Look at this. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not the only one. Well, apparently I'm the only one who sees this. I've been covering the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni case since the beginning, and have been looking at all the discrepancies and all the things that so far shows that Blake seems to be lying a lot. And one of the most damning pieces of evidence that Justin Baldoni put out there to prove his innocence was this extended video of this scene where she suggested that he was somehow inappropriate with her. And ever since the video came out, she has gone on to say, see, you can see that I'm very uncomfortable, that he's trying to kiss me and I'm trying to back away. This only proves my case. And I saw the little snippets that were out there in the media, and I assumed, okay, this is pretty damning as it is. And by that I mean it was damning to Blake, because when we saw the video, it completely disproved what she said happened. It proved that she was lying. But then I came across the full thing. The video is about, how much is it? It's about 10 minutes. And I said, you know what, let me just sit down and watch the whole thing from the very beginning until it goes dark. And boy, every time I look deeper into this case, Blake looks more and more like a liar. And this video, now that I have seen the whole thing with the audio, it's very clear to me that she's been lying about this. And so I am going to play the parts that I think were the real evidence that Justin Baldoni has been telling the truth and Blake Lively has been lying. As you can see, this is the video that was put in the website where Justin Baldoni put all the evidence. And it is showing the beginning scenes of what took place. She's already directing the scene. Did you see that? Did you see that? She has been telling the world that she was uncomfortable this whole scene because Justin kept leaning in to kiss her and she didn't want to kiss him. So every time he would go for a kiss, she would tense up or move away. Look at this. He goes in simulating like he's going to kiss her, and she goes in for the kiss. And then he's the one who stops it from happening. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not the only one. Well, apparently I'm the only one who sees this, because this case has captured the imagination of the whole world. And I understand that there's even a documentary that has come out. I think it has come out in the UK, and eventually it's going to come out here. And there's an intimacy coordinator that is interviewed for this piece, and somebody who's watched it has described what the intimacy coordinator has said. And she says that based on what she saw in this scene, it is clear that he's the one who is like trying to kiss her and she's backing away. But we just saw it hasn't even been 5 minutes. It's not even 2 minutes in. And we're already seeing evidence that they are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They are acting. She's supposed to be acting like a woman that's falling in love with this man. He's falling in love with her. They're dancing. They're slow dancing. They're looking into each other's eyes. He goes in like he's going to kiss her. She goes in and then he backs away. Let's watch it again. Look how she's leaning into his face. She puts her arm around him. Uncomfortable where? And this is where she breaks character. If you remember the complaint, the original complaint that she launched, she describes this scene as, she describes an incident in this scene that we're going to go to, that we've already debunked, where she says he puts his lips on her neck and he says, you smell good. And this was completely out of character and it wasn't in the script and it came out of nowhere. We've already talked about this. But she's saying what happened wasn't in the script. It came out of nowhere, so it took me by surprise. Well, it's at this moment when she says, we should be talking. None of that was in the script. In the script, they were supposed to be just slow dancing, looking at each other's eyes. Look at the beginning. He shows the part in the script that says that. And she decided to break character. Let's start talking because I feel awkward. One of the things that the intimacy coordinator, from what I understand, I haven't seen the documentary, but this is somebody who saw it and was reporting on it. They said that the intimacy coordinator said, you can tell that she's very uncomfortable. And so she's trying to talk to deal with the discomfort. Well, in this scene, as she's talking out of character, none of what they're talking about is in the script. She says that she feels awkward just looking into somebody's eyes. Even with her own husband. She says, my husband and I, we are never quietly looking into each other's eyes. We have to talk. We have to always say something to fill in the space. This discomfort wasn't because Justin was inappropriate or he did something wrong. She was uncomfortable just looking into each other's eyes because to her, it's just something very awkward. But she painted it as if I felt uncomfortable because he had been inappropriate with me already and weird things were happening. And so dancing with him and looking into his eyes, I was just talking. Well, this is what the intimacy coordinator, who, by the way, didn't work on the movie, doesn't know these people. She was guessing. It looks as if she's doing a lot of talking because she's uncomfortable. That's just her personality. She thinks it's weird to look into somebody's eyes. Like, let's remind ourselves, she's playing a character, somebody who's falling in love. She's not playing Blake Lively, who doesn't like to just look into people's eyes when she's dancing, who likes to talk. She's supposed to get into character, and her character is supposed to be comfortable looking into this man's eyes. So she can't even do that. She can't even act. And she's an actress. That's her job description. But I want you to see how she has manipulated the truth to make this man and this movie look like something that it never was. Let's keep watching. And this part coming up is key. That's why, okay, let me stop it. This is the key. This is the key right here that kind of trounces her argument that she was uncomfortable because he kept trying to kiss her. As you can see there, and the caption says it clearly, when she's saying, oh, we should be talking and, people want to see us kiss, but we shouldn't give them the kiss right away. And he said, yeah, he's agreeing with her. And then he says, that's why almost kissing is also good. Almost kissing. He's telling her, I'm not going to kiss you because we don't want to give it away right away. So let's get close like we're about to kiss, but then we don't actually kiss. It's very clear that when he was going in, she knew he wasn't going to kiss her. He was going like really close. And as we go on, you're going to see when he gives the instructions to the camera to focus on them. And he says, I want to get a scene of our lips close together, not kissing. It was about that. Let me get close. Let me back away. He's teasing. It's like a game of will they, won't they? And they both agreed that that was the strategy for the scene. So at no moment Blake felt he's trying to kiss me when he has spelled out to you how the scene is going to pan out, and you both agree that this is a good way of playing the scene. Let's keep watching.
Watch out, watch out.
They're being playful. She looks very comfortable. She's offering her neck. And I have to stop here because, again, I take no pleasure in debunking a woman who has claimed to be the victim of unwanted touch or sexual attention from a man. This doesn't give me great pleasure to engage in this kind of behavior that has gone on for centuries. When a woman says, this and this happened to me, and people are asking, what were you wearing? Did you specifically said no? Did you look like you wanted it? I hate that. This is why I am so upset at what I believe Blake Lively is doing. She is really embodying the stereotype of the lying woman who accuses an innocent man of doing something to her. This is a trope that has been used against women for a really long time. And it gives me no pleasure in seeing this, because what she's doing is setting women's rights all the way back by confirming the suspicions of the worst men out there, that women always lie when they accuse a man of being inappropriate. And this happens very infrequently, but when it happens at such a big scale from a woman with so many resources that can literally bury a man's career just because she feels like doing it, this is why I make these videos, because we have to call it out. And this is not being anti-woman. This is being very much pro-woman. We want women to do better so that all of us who at some point may be a victim of a real crime against us can be believed. But it starts by us calling each other out when we see something that is not supposed to be happening. Just like we expect good men to call out the bad men when they do bad things. That is the only way we're going to fix things. But having said that, I am looking at the body language between these two people, and I don't see a woman who's uncomfortable. I see a woman who trusts that this man is not going to take advantage of her. When a woman drapes her arms around the man and pretty much exposes her chest to his chest, that's a very vulnerable hug to give. Now, she's acting, obviously. She's pretending that she's somebody else, and he's pretending that he's somebody else. But in this scene, for her to be so comfortable to drape her arms around him in a very open embrace, that shows that she trusts him to not take advantage of her in that moment and stay professional. And when he leans into her to her neck, she offers her neck. And then when he moves to the other side, she moves her hair for him to have access to the other side of her neck. This is not something that's coming out of nowhere. She's giving him tacit permission. Go ahead. This is not somebody who's being taken advantage of and is squirming and is moving away. I don't see it. Leave a comment. Let me know if you see something different.
Oh my gosh, we don't shut up.
And Emily and I have we have these moments where
Staring? You just stare.
Literally we've done it for like 5 minutes. it's like, I think you would find it.
There she is letting him know. We when I'm dancing with my husband, we don't stop talking. We just keep talking. We need to fill the space with voices and we need to talk. We need to remove the awkwardness. And he's like, yeah, me and my wife, we just stare into each other's eyes for 5 minutes and we're comfortable. Whose relationship sounds like it's the most trusting and intimate? You know what, let me leave these people alone.
But like, that's just how it's been for us from the beginning.
No, we're like, oh my god, there's not enough time.
Oh.
And they score again.
No.
Again.
It's like, oh my god, I forgot to tell you something else.
No, I think that's cute. You guys are really cute.
I think it's more than cute.
And this part has always bothered me when he says, I think that's cute. You guys are really cute. And she's like, I think it's more than cute. He wasn't insulting her. He wasn't throwing shade. She just seems very ready for a fight. And this man, throughout this entire process, I have seen him do nothing more and nothing less than be accommodating. Accommodate to what she wants to do. She feels comfortable giving him all these directions. We need to be talking. You need to be standing opposite from the light, and the light is... Because he said, I welcome your input. This was not the man she should have gone after. I would have loved to seen this energy from Blake going after like a Harvey Weinstein or Woody Allen. I would have loved to see this warrior woman take on those predators. But a man that actually respected you enough to welcome your input, to welcome you to be a partner in creating this story, and for you to take advantage of this man and try to destroy this man, but you let the predators walk and you gave them praise? Disgusting. Disgusting. But this is why I've always believed, ever since I saw that interview with her and Parker Posey with that reporter and they're being so mean girly, I have known from watching that video that she's a bully. And bullies always target somebody who they consider to be weaker. They don't target other predators. They go for the easy prey. And I think that's what she saw in Justin, unfortunately. And if you watch my last video on this, I fear that this is going to make men not want to be pro-women and be like, oh, when you are a self-proclaimed feminist, this is what they do to you? Okay, let me be a misogynist, because I guess that's what they respect. Unintended consequences.
Deep restraint.
Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of restraint.
Ryan, come on back.
He's leaning in and she's not moving back because she knows he's not going for the kiss.
And then let's just do one almost like super close.
Yeah.
Can you guys frame up on the Sebastian on you? Yeah. We'll just do like our lips are right next to each other.
The lips are getting close to each other. He's not saying, I'm going to kiss you. He's saying, it looks like we're about to kiss. They already agreed to this.
I'm not getting beard on you today. It smells good.
Well, it's not bad. It's the body makeup.
And there's that famous moment when she's telling him, oh, you can smell my spray tan. Oh, it smells good. She lied. She lied. And thankfully for Justin, he has the evidence to back it up. If he didn't, we would have been here still believing her. I was inclined to believe her when I saw her complaint. It was so detailed. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Justin Baldoni? Wow. Didn't know he was one of those. Turns out, I think she's one of those. She's the predator. She's the liar. And she's not doing women any favors with this. And women who defend her in the face of all this overwhelming evidence that she may have been lying all along, we are not doing women any favor. We are not supposed to defend women at all costs, not when they are lying. When we do that, we hurt real victims. We need to stand up for the people who are telling the truth. And in this case, it seems to me so far that that person is Justin Baldoni. But tell me what you think. I want to talk more about this in the coming days. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to hear more commentary from me. Watch other videos that I've done on the topic and other topics. I think they're pretty interesting. I think you would like them. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.